Solana's price has spiked 18% one day after Cathie Wood has been singing the network's praises. And so in this video, I'm going to explain why with Cathie Wood and ARK Investments, not all is as it seems. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys, available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Good evening everybody, and a warm welcome as always back to Enter Crypto with me, Chris Kenyon. Now in today's video we're going to be talking about SOL, and that is basically Solana's token, and it's up 18 or more than 18% in the last 24 hours, and that's up over 52% during the last week. And so among the blue chip cryptocurrencies, this token is basically the best performing. So let's just read through this article quickly. It's just a short article and then we'll comment after. So Solana's token is once again outperforming all the other blue chip cryptocurrencies, rising more than 18% the day after ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood talked about the strength of the network. Solana is doing a really good job, Wood said during a televised interview on Tuesday, and if you look at Ether, it was faster and cheaper than Bitcoin in the day. That's how we got Ether, and Solana is even faster and cost-effective than Ether. In a run that some analysts have previously called a price correction after a long period from a long period of undervaluation, Solana has been rising at rapid clip most of the year. That's especially during the last week in which it has jumped by more than 52%. This is according to CoinGecko, and the token is up over 350% on the year. Now, one thing to understand about Cathie Wood, or ARK Invest in particular, is that they were a massive pre-seed investor in Solana. So she's gonna really try to talk this up, and she always has done. And because I think she's even bought more actually since then as well. And so whenever she's saying these things that, you know, she has a big enough company and Solana is small enough where she could actually affect the price in truth. And I know Solana's a big sort of cryptocurrency, but if you're talking volumes and if we're talking just sort of the market cap of SOL compared to traditional investments, it's tiny. So she operates in the traditional world as well as crypto. In fact, I think she's mostly invested in tech and companies like Tesla. I've heard her talking a lot about Tesla before. Now, I'm not saying she's got bad intentions or that she's manipulating the market or anything like that. I'm just saying that just to, heed some caution whenever you're listening to these sort of talking heads, because it's not always, you wouldn't naturally know that. You would just think she's coming on as a CEO of ARK Invest or ARK Investments, and that she's just basically talking really great things about SOL or Solana, and then you would just be like, oh well, she really likes it, it's quite interesting, and she says interesting things about it. She says it's cheaper and it's this and it's that, but actually what she's not telling you, or which she's legally mentioned it before, that she is an investor, but she don't say it in every single interview obviously, and so if you're not up to date with things, you can be mistaken and think that she's just sort of naturally saying good things about this particular network, when in reality she's invested in it, and so she's obviously incentivized to say great things about it. She's not going to say, oh, it's terrible. When she's invested in it, she's not going to be saying that it's anything negative about it, especially if it's gone down in price, then she would definitely not be saying that it's bad. But you can guarantee that if it goes up in price, she's going to say that it's great. And so there can be sometimes a bit of an information disconnect there that I just want people to be aware. And she's definitely not the only one. There's loads. I mean, Kevin O'Leary, he's invested in all kinds of things that in crypto, and I don't think anybody knows. I don't even know, and even though he's legally declared it, and it's just he's invested in so many things. I don't even think he could probably keep up. And so you'll always hear him talking about CBDCs. You'll hear him talking about stable coins a lot, and you'll hear him praising certain exchanges. And it's because he's actually invested in those exchanges early on. It's not because he has like some kind of passion for stable coins. You know, he thinks it's going to actually work in the world, or he thinks this technologically it's a great idea. He doesn't. It's just he's invested in it. He wants his investments to do well. And that's not a surprise, but it's just that you would not know that unless you knew or seen interviews with him before where he has declared it. So that's what I've got for you today, guys. Just a short article, but with an important message. As always, thank you for listening. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.